All right, let us begin. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, keen scientists, passionate researchers, public health champions. A very, very warm welcome to each one of you to the 3rd International Conference on Public Health and Nutrition 2025, organized by Sukaria. My name is Rashika Mohanty. I am a maternal child and adolescent health epidemiologist and research coordinator from the University of Washington in Seattle, USA. I'm so honored to have this opportunity to guide you through today's events alongside my wonderful co-facilitator, Ms. Kajal Kapoor, who you will hear from this afternoon. Our theme this year is From India to the World, Advancing Adolescent Health, Nutrition, and Well-Being. We are privileged to have with us Indian government officials, policymakers, researchers, practitioners, and youth leaders from across India and the world. Over the next 2 days, we will deliberate on issues that matter deeply to the future of our adolescents: health, nutrition, mental well-being, and innovation. Voices from India and 7 countries across the globe, including Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Netherlands, Nepal, Kenya, and the US, will come together to reimagine how we can make the adolescent years a time of promise and potential, healthier and more empowering for our young people. Our first day together will begin with an inauguration ceremony, followed by 3 technical sessions covering topics such as gender, rights and governance, mental health, and digital influence, among others. Today promises to be a fruitful day of knowledge sharing and idea generation, and I can't wait to dive in. To start this day with grounding and intention, please join me in welcoming Ms. Meera Satpathy, founder and chairperson Sukaria, and Ms. Roli Singh, chairperson National Authority Chemical Weapons Convention, Government of India, and former additional secretary, Department of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, to the front of the room to conduct a lamp lighting ceremony. Prior to the lamp lighting ceremony, I welcome Ms. Meera to felicitate Ms. Roli Singh with a bouquet of flowers. Now Ms. Meera and Ms. Roli Singh will light our lamp as a symbol of igniting thought and idea generation for today's proceedings. Thank you to Ms. Satpathy and Ms. Singh. I welcome you to return to your seats. Now we'd like to hear a few video greetings from Sukaria's partners. We will be hearing from Dr. Heidi von Ruin, Chair, Department of Global Health, University of Washington, and Mr. Hari Menon, County Director, Gates Foundation, South and Southeast Asia.
Good morning, colleagues, partners, and friends. It's a privilege to join all of you virtually at the International Conference on Public Health and Nutrition. ICPHN is more than a meeting of minds. It's really a celebration of collective purpose and a recognition that public health is both a science and a shared social contract. At the Gates Foundation, we are guided by a simple but powerful belief that everyone has the opportunity to live a healthy and productive life. And we believe adolescence is the most pivotal stage to shape the health and prosperity of generations to come. And nowhere is this more important than in India, which is home to over 250 million adolescents in the age group 10 to 19, which is more than a fifth of our population and the largest adolescent cohort in the world. What happens to their health and nutrition today will define not just this decade, but also the generation that follows. But the data show that there is a lot that we need to do to ensure this healthy future for the next generation. According to the NFHS 5, more than 40% of adolescent girls in the age group 15 to 19 are anemic. This means millions of young women could be limited in their development in terms of what they learn and how productive they can be once they start working. It also means many of these women could enter pregnancy and motherhood in a nutritionally vulnerable state. But the good news is that the government is already working on this and India is already showing what works. The Government of India's RKSK program is integrating adolescent health, nutrition and mental well-being at scale. India's domestic technology prowess is helping us develop digital AI platforms and AI-enabled tools that are expanding access to life skills and counseling. And Indian innovation is driving the development of improved diagnostics to measure anemia and driving down the costs of impactful tools such as FCM. As we gather here today, the call before us is clear: to move from innovation to implementation, from evidence to scale, and from aspiration to lasting impact. Because investing in the nutrition and well-being of our adolescents is not merely a programmatic priority, it is a generational commitment, and one that will shape the very foundation of India's journey towards Viksit Bharat 2047. My best wishes to all of you, and the Gates Foundation is privileged to be a partner to ICPHN. All the best. Good morning.
Dear delegates, colleagues and friends, it's a privilege to join you, even from afar, for the 3rd International Conference on Public Health and Nutrition, hosted by Sakarya in Delhi. As Chair of the Department of Global Health here at the University of Washington, I'm proud to support this global dialogue on adolescent health, nutrition, and well-being. Priorities that lie at the heart of our shared vision for a healthier and more equitable world. The theme, From India to the World, perfectly captures both India's leadership and innovation and the spirits of cross-border collaboration that fuels public health progress everywhere. For over 25 years, under the inspiring leadership of Ms. Meera Satpathy, Sakarya has partnered with communities and India's Ministry of Health to deliver truly transformative programs, from reproductive, maternal, and child health services reaching more than 7 million women to adolescent education through social and behavior change communication, and the Education on Wheels initiative that serves 150 children every day. The University of Washington has been honored to partner with Sakarya for the past 3 years, focusing on adolescent health and data management. The team has welcomed our faculty, staff, and students into their programs and communities, offering valuable insight into their work on the ground. Together, we've built a strong and trusting partnership that has led to multiple grant applications and successful funding opportunities. Our work matters now more than ever. We're living through a moment when global health itself is under threat, with shrinking federal investments and deep cuts to critical health issues around the world. In this context, partnerships like ours are vital. They sustain hope. They remind us of our shared responsibility to protect and nurture the health and potential of young people everywhere. I'm especially delighted that 3 of my colleagues are representing UW at this conference. Rishika, our research coordinator and lead for the collaboration, Kirk, faculty lead and expert in childhood nutrition, and Cyrus Mugo from Kenya, a global leader in adolescent and mental health. Though I cannot join you in person, I look forward to the insights, new collaborations and partnerships, and the shared learning that are sure to emerge from this convening. On behalf of the University of Washington and our global health community, I wish you a successful and impactful conference. Have a wonderful time.
Thank you to our partners for their kind words. Founded 27 years ago, Sukaria is a women-led, women-focused, and women-centric grassroots organization dedicated to uplifting women, children, and adolescent girls in underprivileged communities. Sukaria today has grown organically, both in terms of projects and number of beneficiaries, and more importantly, in its vision and ability to mobilize entire communities to become part of the very change that they envision for themselves. To learn more about Sukaria's excellent work and achievements, let us now watch a short film sharing Sukaria's journey over the years.
In 1998, when access to quality healthcare was still a privilege for many, one woman decided to change that. What began as a small step in Delhi's slums soon became a movement to make fair and quality healthcare a right for every woman, adolescent, and child. For 27 years now, Sukaria has been standing in those very streets and villages, helping communities discover their own strength to bring change. From one small initiative to a mission across 4 states, Delhi, Haryana, Rajasthan, and Uttar Pradesh, Sukaria's reach today stands as a testament to sustained change. 27 years of service, 210 slums, and 790 villages reached. Over 7.5 million lives touched. Over the years, Sukaria's efforts have evolved into 4 powerful areas of impact, each transforming lives in its own way through sustained focus on maternal and child health, nutrition, and adolescent well-being. Sukaria has served over 7 million women and children. Between 2022 and 2025 alone, 1,325 doorstep clinics, 76,384 screenings, 23,769 pregnant women supported, and more than 33,000 women treated for anemia. Because when women and children thrive, communities grow stronger. In communities where silence once defined womanhood, Sukaria's gender equality program has helped over 20,000 adolescent girls find their voice since 2017, equipping them with knowledge, confidence, and agency. When women earn, families rise. Through self-help groups and skill development programs, over 5,000 women have been empowered with entrepreneurship and livelihood opportunities, building not just incomes, but independence.
Changes have happened where my community mobilizers are stronger and they are more aggressive to implement the program plans, simply because maybe Sukaria is more noticed now, more acknowledged now. The changes have come in remote areas like in Rajasthan, like in Tijara block, where girl childs are actually opting to sit with the boys to have more SRHR related knowledges. And as far as my children of the slum education is concerned, I think they are being brighter every day. This year we had 100% success in their when the first batch passed.
With every step of progress comes the need to learn, share, and collaborate. The International Conference on Public Health and Nutrition, ICPHN, is Sukariya's platform to do just that. Since its inception, ICPHN has brought together researchers, policymakers, and change makers from across the globe. And now, in its third edition, it continues to shape conversations that can redefine the future of community health.
The next 5 years will be decisive. Through our RMCHN programs and adolescent health programs and gender equality programs, we want to scale up our proven models and take to other remote areas of Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand besides Haryana, Rajasthan, Delhi and UP. We will integrate nutrition, gender equality, mental health, and above it or above all technology as part of our program, because technology is actually going to act as a catalyst for all the implementations that is going to come for us in the future programs.
In 2025, Meera Satpathy received the Times Now Amazing Indian Award for Girl Child and Women's Rights Empowerment, while Sukariya was recognized among the top 10 trusted NGOs at the Fortune Leadership Awards 2024. Change doesn't happen alone. We call on CSR partners, donors, research institutions, hospitals, and NGOs. Join us, support our work, and be part of the movement towards healthier, stronger communities. Because real change begins when we move forward together.
Wow, what an impressive portfolio of work. And so timely, as Sukariya celebrated its 27th Foundation Day this past Sunday. Please join me in congratulating the entire team for their incredible achievements. It is my pleasure now to invite again Ms. Meera Satpathy, founder and chairperson of Sukariya, to set the context for this conference. A visionary leader, she has dedicated nearly 3 decades to advancing health, nutrition, gender equality, and empowerment for women and children in underserved communities. After that powerful film, it is only fitting that we hear from the woman whose vision and leadership have guided Sukariya's journey of change and continues to steer Sukariya to greater horizons now and tomorrow. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Meera Satpathy.
Welcome all of you here, and sorry I kept you waiting. So, distinguished guests, esteemed partners, colleagues and friends, welcome to the 3rd International Conference on Health and Nutrition. On behalf of Sukariya, I wholeheartedly welcome you for joining us this morning in New Delhi. It is an absolute honor to host this global convening in partnership with the Gates Foundation, DASRA, the University of Washington, USA, and Maastricht University, Netherlands. Our special partner for this event is Rotary Club of Delhi Midtown and IGEP. We gather here not merely to exchange ideas, but to ignite action, not just to reflect, but to transform, because the health and nutrition and mental health of women, children, and adolescents is a global imperative. Healthy women build strong families, and strong families build a stronger nation. From a young age, I was deeply concerned about the women around me at home, in my neighborhood, and in the community, because their health was never a priority. Over the years, I witnessed the harsh realities they faced, like anemia, early marriages, repeated pregnancies, poverty, and malnutrition. I wanted to change this, and thus in 1998, compassion turned into conviction as the beginning of Sukarya, a movement to bring health, dignity, and hope to women, children, and adolescents. The death of a young mother from severe anemia was a defining moment for me when I realized that one-time medical help wasn't enough. We needed to provide consistent community-based services, leading to our focus on reproductive, maternal and child health and nutrition, addressing clinical needs alongside nutritional awareness. As we grew, it became clear that women's health was inseparable from empowerment. In 2003, to strengthen women's financial ability, we launched the Women's Economic Empowerment Program, helping them to earn, lead, and build confidence. While working in the slums, we saw the poor health often stemmed from lack of education and poverty. To break this cycle, we launched Education on Wheels in 2014 to bring classrooms to slum communities, and in 2017, we introduced the Gender Equality Program. Our mission is simple: to make health a right, not a privilege. Between 2022 and 2025, we worked in 34 slums in Delhi and Gurugram, 30 villages in Noor district of Haryana, and in 30 villages of Khairthal, Tijara district, Rajasthan. We organized about 1,325 clinics that screened over 76,000 people, including 23,769 pregnant women and 9,023 lactating mothers. Over 33,800 women were found anemic and 3,300 children malnourished. And there was a referral of 3,103, 15,900 nutrition supplements were given, 26,000 immunizations were supported, and 82,000 home visits ensured community care. These numbers are just not statistics, they are stories of care reaching the doorstep. Sukarya's Gender Equality Program has trained over 20,000 adolescent girls, including 8,550 trained certified between 2022 and 2025 through a customized curriculum on reproductive health, menstrual hygiene, family life, gender rights, and digital literacy. Statistics may impress, but stories inspire. The transformation begins one life at a time only. One such leader is Saista from Indar Camp, South Delhi, once a shy, withdrawn girl whose parents believed that daughters belonged at home. Through Sukarya's sessions, she learned about the menstrual hygiene, her rights, and her own potential. Today, she is proudly known as the Period Wali Didi, a mentor who educates peers, counsels mothers, and breaks long-held taboos with quiet confidence. She now works with our gender team, reminding us why we do what we do. Every Shaista reminds us that change does not wait for permission. It begins with awareness, courage, and opportunity. Our Education on Wheels program has educated around 3,000 children, including 1,200 between 2020 and 2025. None of this would have been possible without our partners whose faith and collaborations has sustained and scaled Sukariya's impact over the years. Our funding partners, Girls Opportunity Alliance, Aaron Fund, Give to Asia, Sukariya USA, and the Herbalife Nutrition Foundation have strengthened our mission to empower women, adolescents, and children. Our CSR partners, Wipro Cares, Oak North Bank, Fidelity International, Resber Technologies, Krishna Maruti, PwC, Husistic have supported our key programs across health, gender equality, and education. Under the Kilkari program, Arman and Sukariya are piloting an equity-focused Tech Plus Touch model in Mewat to deliver vital health information to pregnant and expecting mothers, ensuring equitable access and better maternal and child health outcomes. Sukariya is a proud partner with University of Washington Center for Integrated Health Women, Adolescents, and Children under Global Innovation Fund for its social behavioral change communication adolescent health initiatives. Together, we are creating a strong data-driven foundation to strengthen adolescent health programs and generate insights that can guide global learning. Our continued technical collaboration with University of Washington and Institute of Public Health Genomics at Maastricht University have further enriched Sukariya's RMCHN and adolescent health work. We have welcomed students from Maastricht University to intern with us, an experience that has fostered mutual learning, cultural exchange, and shared commitment to advancing community health. Together, these collaborations remind us that collective effort turns vision into measurable impact. In 2025, I was humbled to receive the Times Now Amazing Indian Award for Girl, Child, and Women's Rights Empowerment, and recognition as runners-up for Forbes India, We Serve India Awards. These honors belong to our communities, to our teams, and to every young person who chooses courage over silence. We began convening international conference because we believe that while real change begins at grassroots, it flourishes when guided by the best minds in the world. In 2018 and in 23, Sukariya became the only grassroots organization in North India to host international conferences on public health and nutrition. Over the years, Sukariya's international conference has evolved with changing needs of public health and nutrition. In 2018, the 2018 conference focused on public health nutrition, freeing future generation from malnutrition, and in 23, the edition addressed maternal child health nutrition, tackling anemia and malnutrition food systems, affecting health in developing countries. This year, the focus shifts to adolescent health, advancing well-being and nutrition, bringing together global and local partners to safeguard the health, rights, and potential of young people. These conferences remind us that solutions do not belong to boardrooms alone. They must echo in the lanes of our villages and the voices of our girls. Looking ahead, our vision is bold yet grounded in reality. Through our RMCHN and adolescent health and gender equality programs, we scale our proven models to Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand, and Chhattisgarh, bringing care, awareness, and empowerment where they are needed most. We will integrate nutrition, gender equality, and digital innovation into every program using technology so we can scale faster, measure better, and bridge the digital divide. We envision an India where no mother dies while giving life, no child is too weak to learn, and no girl is too afraid to dream. But vision alone cannot change lives. It needs fuel through long-term, reliable funding and strong partnerships. Too many grassroots nonprofits remain unseen, unheard, and underfunded. Yet, we at Sukarya stretch every rupee because our communities depend on our services. So today, I call upon all of you, corporates, philanthropists, funding agencies, government, researchers, to join us and other non-profits as well. Your support is not charity, it is an investment in the future of a strong, healthy India. Let me close with Sukarya's guiding belief: begin from home and begin when young. Change begins in our kitchens and classrooms, in what we normalize at the dining table and what we challenge in the playground. Let's commit today and together to build a nation where every adolescent grows with nourishment, learns with confidence, leads with courage, and lives with dignity. The future belongs to those who act with heart, lead with purpose, and refuse to give up. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you so much for sharing the inspiring inception and journey of Sukarya. Another big round of applause for Ms. Mira, please. And now it's time to hear from voices from our communities. As you all know, and as Ms. Mira mentioned, communities are central to our work. Real stories of resilience, hope, and change that remind us why we are here today. Please join me in welcoming Sonia, a community health worker, Asya, field supervisor, and Priya, a beneficiary of Sukarya programs, to share a few words.
A very good morning to all. My name is Neha Singh. I'm the project coordinator of Maternal and Child Health Program in Sukarya. So I'm introducing here the voices of the community. So firstly, I'm introducing Sonia from Saraswati Kunj, Gurgaon.
सभी को मेरा नमस्ते। मेरा नाम सोनिया है। मैं गुरुग्राम वजीराबाद से आई हूँ। मैं जो भी यहाँ तक आई हूँ सुकार्या की मदद से आई। जो भी मुझे मिला सुकार्या से ही मिला है। तब मैं 16 साल की थी, तब मेरे घर वालों ने शादी करने के लिए कहा। तब मैंने कहा कि मैं अभी पढ़ना चाहती हूँ। मेरे घर वालों ने कहा कि लड़कियों को बाहर भेजने की परमिशन नहीं है, तो मेरे घर वालों ने शादी कर दी। शादी करने के बाद मैं जब ससुराल में आई, लगातार मुझे 2 लड़कियों को जन्म दिया, घर पे ही दिया। नहीं मेरे को कोई टेस्ट वगैरह, दवाई, मेडिसिन कुछ भी नहीं मिला। और फिर जब मैं तीसरी बार जब घर वालों के दबाव से, कि उनको घर वालों को लड़का ही चाहिए था, तो घर वालों के दबाव से फिर से मैं गर्भवती हो गई। गर्भवती होने के बाद फिर से मैं, जैसे मेरे को कमजोरी महसूस होती थी, चक्कर आना, क्योंकि मैं हिम्मत हार चुकी थी, 2 बार लड़कियों को जन्म दे चुकी थी। फिर मेरी एक सहेली ने मुझे बताया सुकार्या के बारे में, तो वो मुझे यहाँ पे लेके आई। मुझे एक ही छत के नीचे सारी सुविधा मिली, जैसे टेस्ट वगैरह, खाने पीने का भी, और मुझे समझाया गया कि आपको इतनी बार घर पे डिलीवरी नहीं करनी है, आपको सरकारी हॉस्पिटल में हम आपको बताएंगे, वहाँ पे जाना है। तो मैंने एक स्वस्थ बच्चे को सरकारी हॉस्पिटल में जन्म दिया। अब की बार मुझे लड़का हुआ। जो घर से जिम्मेवारी थी लड़का करने की, वो भी मेरी जिम्मेवारी ख़त्म हो गई। जब लड़का कुछ महीने का हुआ, तब मैं सुकार्या में बच्चे को लेके आई। तब मैंने वहाँ पे गर्भवती, जैसे जो महिला वहाँ पे काम करती थी, तो मैंने वहाँ पे देखा कि जो महिला काम कर रही है, तो मैं भी काम करना चाहती हूँ। तो मैं मैम से मिली, मैम से कहा कि मैम मैं भी काम करना चाहती हूँ। तो मैम ने मुझे कहा कि ठीक है। मैं वहाँ पे काम करने लगी। कि जैसे जो मैं परिस्थितियों से गुजरी हूँ, जो मैं मेरे ऊपर बीती है, तो जैसे फील्ड में काफ़ी सारी लेडीज़ को मैं भी जागरूक करूँ कि यहाँ पे आए, और मेरी जैसी जो मुझे सुकार्या से की तरफ से मुझे जो मिला है वो उनको भी मिले। सब धन्यवाद।
तो दूसरी जो वॉइस है वो आसिया की है, जो हमारे जेंडर प्रोग्राम में फील्ड सुपरवाइज़र हैं। नाउ अब वो अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस शेयर करेंगे।
गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। मेरा नाम आशिया है और मैं 20 साल की हूँ। मैं नारापार दिल्ली से आई हूँ। मैं सुकार्य से लगभग 4 साल पहले जुड़ी थी। जब मैं बड़ी हो रही थी तो मेरे मन में कई सवाल जाग रहे थे, जैसे लड़के और लड़कियों के बीच में भेदभाव क्यों करते हैं, लड़के रात में देर रात तक बाहर रह सकते हैं लेकिन लड़कियाँ नहीं रह सकती, पढ़ाई की अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी पहले लड़कों के पास जाती है उसके बाद लड़कियों के पास आती है, घर में अगर कोई भी अच्छी चीज़ आई है तो पहले वो भाइयों के पास जाएगी, उसके पास वो बहन के पास आएगी। जब मैं सुकार्य की जेंडर इक्वालिटी प्रोग्राम से जुड़ी तो मुझे मेरे कई सवालों के जवाब मिले और मैंने बहुत सी नई चीज़ें सीखी, जैसे थर्ड जेंडर के बारे में, जेंडर इक्वालिटी के बारे में, जेंडर सेक्स के बारे में, जेंडर राइट के बारे में, और भी ऐसे कई टॉपिक्स मैंने सीखे। वहाँ से मुझे अपने एक फ्यूचर को लेकर क्लैरिटी आई और मैंने समाज को और गहराई से जाना। उसके बाद मेरी जो मैडम थी उनसे मैंने बात की तो उन्होंने मैंने इस काम को अपना एज अ प्रोफेशन मैंने लेने का सोचा तो उन्होंने मेरी हेल्प की और आज मैं एज अ फील्ड सुपरवाइज़र सुकार्या में काम कर रही हूँ। साथ ही अपनी बैचलर्स कर रही हूँ साइकोलॉजी से और अपनी जैसी और लड़कियों की मदद कर रही हूँ। थैंक यू।
लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट हम मिलेंगे प्रिया से जो है चक्करपुर गुड़गांव से और सुनते हैं उनकी कहानी।
नमस्ते, मैं प्रिया दास हूँ। मैं गुड़गांव में चक्करपुर में रहती हूँ। जब मैं 16 साल की थी मैं लव मैरिज करके गुड़गांव में आ गई। तब मेरे फैमिली का भी सपोर्ट नहीं था, मेरे सास ससुर का भी सपोर्ट नहीं था। फिर 1 महीना बाद मैं प्रेग्नेंट हो गई, मुझको पता ही नहीं था। मेरे चक्कर आती थी, मुझको कैसे लगती थी, चक्कर आती थी, मेरे आसपास भी कोई नहीं था, मेरा सपोर्ट करने का कोई नहीं था। फिर मेरा एक दीदी आया, सुंदर दीदी सुकड़ी से, तो वो मुझको बोला तू टेंशन नहीं कर, तो कैंप बैठेगा तो उसको लेके जाऊंगी। तो दीदी एक दिन लेके गया मुझको। तो दीदी डॉक्टर था, मेरा ब्लड टेस्ट किया, एक डॉक्टर था वो बोला क्या खाना है, कितने बार खाना है, सब कुछ बोला। और दवाई मापी भी मिला था और खाने का चीज़ भी मिला था, डालिया वालिया, और एक जगह में सब सुविधाएँ था। फिर मैं अच्छा लगा मुझको जाने में। फिर महीना में मैं जाने लगा। फिर मेरे देखते देखते 9 महीना हो गई, मेरा बच्चा भी हो गया था। मेरा बच्चा बहुत कमज़ोर हुआ था, कम उम्र में बच्चा हुआ था इसलिए कमज़ोर हुआ था। फिर बहुत टेंशन करती थी कौन मेरा बच्चे को ही करेगा। फिर वो दीदी एक दिन आया था तो बोला था तू टेंशन नहीं कर, तेरे बच्चे को लेके जाऊँगी, कैंप बैठेगा। तब मैं बच्चे को लेके गया था तो वो मेरा बच्चे का वजन मापा, हाइट मापा, मेरे बच्चे का डॉक्टर देखा, बोले 6 महीना तक तेरा दूध पिलाना, फिर बाहर का चीज़ पिलाना। फिर डॉक्टर उसको विटामिन का दवाई दिया, खाने का चीज़ दिया। फिर मेरा बच्चा भी 1 साल का हो गया, मेरा बच्चा भी ठीक है, मैं भी ठीक हूँ। और वो लोग सुकड़ी से वो लोग फैमिली प्लानिंग के लिए भी बोला और हस्बैंड वाइफ हम लोग वो ठान लिया हूँ जो 5 साल में कोई बच्चा नहीं लूँगी, 5 साल के बाद बच्चा लूँगी। और जो जानकारी मिला सुकड़ी से बहुत कुछ सीख पाया, मैं जान पाया, उसलिए मैं सुकड़ी से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much to Sonia, Priya, Asya, and Neha. Another round of applause, please. Now, you all may notice that we'll be diverging a little bit from the agendas in front of you, and much like public health, conferences need to adapt to change as well. So I'm sure this room understands more than anyone else. Now we will have a vote of thanks presented to us by Mr. Devadatta Das, the president of Sukarya USA. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Das.
Namaste. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the board of Sukarya USA, a non-profit based in Seattle that serves as the fiscal sponsor of Sukarya, I feel honored to deliver this vote of thanks. Looking forward, Sukarya USA plans to deepen its support by expanding partnerships, CSR network, increasing donor engagement, and sponsoring key events like this, ICPHN2025. A heartfelt thanks to the incredible Sukarya team. Let's have a big round of applause for Sukarya team. Under the visionary leadership of its founder and chairperson, Meera Satpathy, whose tireless, selfless, and well-coordinated efforts is about to make this 3rd edition a resounding success. and yet another significant milestone in its 20 years of journey. As all of you know that, as Rishika mentioned, we just had 27th Foundation Day. Congratulations to you all. We also extend our deepest appreciation and thanks to our esteemed partners for their generous support and belief in our mission. The National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, NCPCR, a statutory body that functions under the aegis of the Ministry of Women and Child Development of the Government of India. Knowledge and resource partner, the Gates Foundation India. Our technical partners, DASRA, Department of Global Health at the University of Washington, USA, Maastricht University, Netherlands, and our sponsor partner, the Rotary Club of Delhi Midtown District. You have to mention the district, 3011, and IGEP Foundation. To every speaker, we have almost 8 speakers from 7 countries, delegate, volunteer, and participant. Thank you for your presence, your contributions, and your commitment to advancing public health and nutrition. Let's carry forward the spirit of collaboration and innovation that defines ICPHN 2025 and continue to build bridges across borders for a healthier and more equitable world. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to Mr. Das for that vote of thanks. Bidirectional partnership built on mutual goals and respect can truly move mountains. Now it is time for a quick tea break. Please take 15 minutes to refresh yourselves and return to your seats by 11:15 for our next session. Thank you, everyone.